H&M is a Swedish retail brand that provides quality fashionable clothing and accessories at an affordable price, mostly targeting fashion lovers from the teens to people in their 40s. The company, that was established in 1947 in Vadstena, Sweden, is now an international company with stores operating all over the world. H&M's mission is to make fashion and the joy it brings accessible for everyone, as previously it was a privilege to only a few. When the company was first established by Swedish entrepreneur Erling Persson, it was opened as Hennes, meaning hers. Hennes sold only women's clothing. But within the next 7 years, the company had already captured the market. In 1968, the company acquired Moritz Whitfors, a retailer that sold hunting and fishing equipment, which then became Hennes and Moritz, and started selling clothing items for men and children as well. Shortly, the company became a shopping destination for the entire family. Hennes and Moritz was rebranded as H&M. In 1973, they were listed in the Stockholm Stock Exchange for the first time. In the 70s, H&M started the expansion of the international market, opening its stores in Norway, Denmark, Switzerland, and the UK. Annie Frid-Lyngstad, a member of the pop group ABBA, became the first supermodel for the company, wearing its own apparel as well as accessories. H&M currently has a brand value of $12.368 million as of 2021, and is listed 8th most valuable apparel company in the world in the report published by Brand Finance. H&M has established an international market with 5,018 stores open worldwide by 2020. Although the company has opened stores across different borders and cultures, the products provided by H&M will remain the same no matter where we shop in the world. H&M has standardized its product to give everyone the same fast fashion with the same quality in the same affordable price range worldwide. In the rapidly changing world it is today, H&M has made a breakthrough from the clutches and created a strong brand that facilitates the consumer decision-making process, reduced risks related to competition, and has set a great amount of promising and most renowned brands. To deliver on that promise and to enhance the brand strength, its marketing and management is of top level. H&M Group has excelled in brand extension, which leverages the pre-existing brand image to introduce a new product, the most common strategy for growth, and strengthening the brand. H&M, famously known as the largest high street fashion and affordable clothing retailers in the world, have their namesake globally recognized, a venture with over 5,018 stores in countries across the world. H&M has 8 other sister brands excluding the main H&M brand. The sister brands include COS, Weekday, Monkey, and Other Stories, H&M Home, Arket, Cheap Monday, and A Found. COS and Arket are 2 companies that are at the higher end of the affordability scale, but companies such as Weekday, Monkey, Cheap Monday, and Other Stories, and A Found are targeted at younger audiences with affordability in mind. H&M Home focuses on household items such as soft furniture and other accessories. The logo of the company has evolved a few times since its inception. Established as Hennes, the logo moved on to Hennes and Moritz. Since rebranding as H&M, the logo is simply the initials of the names in bold red color, as red identifies as a symbol of happiness and passion. Examining the 5 dimensions of Acre's brand personality, H&M can be personified as exciting as well as sophisticated. The theoretical model allows us to dissect the personality of H&M as a brand as trendy, young-spirited, and up-to-date in the exciting sector, while also glamorous, good-looking, and charming in the sophisticated dimension. The brand identity elements, on the other hand, with the 2012 model of Capferra's brand identity prism are as follows. In the ad released in 2015, H&M updated the rallying cry to "There are no rules to fashion but one, recycle your clothes." This is in connection with the sustainability campaign H&M have begun to ensure that they create as less impact as possible when they try to improve their business. Let us first look at the capabilities, personality, and the internal culture and the values. H&M's major capabilities are being able to provide its customers with fashionable clothes. The other side of the coin is that good quality clothes with fashionable designs can be found in an affordable price range. This not only allows customers to stay up to date with the fashion trends, but is also friendly to the budget, which appeals to the financial well-being of the customers. H&M has the associated personality as youthful, impressionable, zesty, and high-spirited, which not only appeals to the target customer base, but also people of older ages who wants to stay youthful through the choices of clothing. The vibrant and high-spirited personality aspect allows the customers to express themselves through the designs and the color to help them create an impression. H&M believes in keeping it simple. They want their customers to have the most fashionable clothes, but also clothes that can be worn in day-to-day lives. To do that, H&M has always remained cost-conscious about their production, kept their visions to the point while keeping an open mind about the ever-changing fashion industry and sticking together as a team. Whether they win or lose, they'll enjoy everything as a team. H&M shares the value to keep an open mind. It doesn't matter what country, race, religion, or sexual orientation we are a part of. H&M always treats its customers equally and welcomes everyone to be a part of their community. They believe in people and believe that fashion comes with them, whether they are employees or customers. H&M always listens to everyone. The workspace is built on trust, respect, integrity, and inclusivity. They are respectful of everyone's originality and responsibilities. H&M has been striving for sustainability and has created a plan to reach certain goals in the following years. H&M's sustainability work focuses on leading the change, circular and climate positive, fair and equal. H&M plans to produce 100% of their packaging items from recycled and sustainable items, source 100% of the renewable energy, and reduce Scope 1 and Scope 2 greenhouse gas by 40% and Scope 3 greenhouse gas by 59%, and use 100% of recycled or sustainable materials for production by 2030. By 2040, it aims to achieve a climate positive status. According to the Sustainability Performance Report issued by H&M in 2020, H&M was ranked number 1 in Fashion Revolution's Fashion Revolution Index, had a breakthrough in recycling, where they released the first commercial product from circulose, a fiber made from regenerated cotton waste, alongside Renewcell. H&M's sister brand, Monkey, launched a collection using outputs from Creta's Green Machine, which recycles cotton and polyester blends. They released a subscription-based Singular Society that allows a high quality and responsible production at cost price. 64.5% of materials were either recycled or made from sustainable materials. They reduced 14% in packaging, with inclusion of 24% less plastic packaging. All the cottons used were either recycled, sustainably sourced, or organic. They received recognized leadership on climate action. Leila Erter, the head of sustainability in H&M, says, "We want to use our size and scale to lead the change towards circular and climate-positive fashion while being a fair and equal company." H&M's main purpose for its consumers is to provide a variety of fashionable choices to people belonging to any community or culture. The company can provide its consumers with more options through the affordable price range, allowing everyone to buy the desired clothes that would be pocket-friendly. Although its target customers are teenagers and young adults, H&M offers clothes for children as well as people in their 40s or even 50s, making the company not only fashionable but also a family shopping destination. H&M as a person would be an up-to-the-minute young adult that is kind and friendly with everyone. They love trying new things and they push everyone to be unique. As an organization, H&M delivers up-to-date fashion for all, and as a symbol, H&M symbolizes that fashion is not just a privilege to the upper class anymore, and can be achieved by anyone. H&M can be considered the friend you would go to if you had a big night and need new clothes to make an impression. The consumers of the brand want to build the self-image of a youthful and fashionable person who is environment conscious about the choices of their purchase. H&M's closest competitors are Zara and Uniqlo. Although H&M is the oldest retailer of the three, both these competitors have seemed to climb the ladder higher than H&M. According to Robin Report, Zara seems to be the company with better resources to look after its consumers. H&M focuses on the 4 P's of marketing: product, price, promotion, and place, while Zara focuses on the 4 E's: the experience, the exchange with the customers, the evangelism, and being every place for them. In January of 2018, H&M had a mishap while promoting, as they featured an ad with "I'm the coolest monkey in the jungle" printed t-shirt featuring a young black boy.
Sparks outrage, some calling the image racist. Amy Itzy explains why H&M is part of a growing list of companies facing a backlash.
It's the H&M hoodie seen around the world. A black child in a green hoodie. The words printed on the sweatshirt, "Coolest monkey in the jungle." The image sparked outrage on social media. One tweet asked black people when to start a boycott of the brand.
The company immediately issued an apology for the ad and assured its customers that it did believe in diversity and inclusivity. This resulted in the drop of profits of 62% between December 2017 and February 2018. COVID-19 also had an impact on the sales and the general business of the company. H&M said in its fourth quarter, the net sales had fallen by 10% as a result of the lockdown caused by the pandemic. Yet, the figures represented some recovery in comparison to the third quarter, where there was a 16% drop a year ago. H&M adapted itself by planning to increase their investment in digital platforms as the demands were on the rise online. Despite recovering numbers, there was still a 5% deficit after a yearly comparison in September 2019. H&M's target market is anyone from the early teens to the 40s or even 50s. The consumers are expected to be fashion enthusiasts who may be on a budget, but also love being trendy and stylish. A potential customer of H&M is Jessica. Jessica is a student living in London. She's an outgoing young adult who is living her best life in university. Her main goals in life are to help children get access to free education. She loves adventure sports, supports the LGBTQ+ society, and loves to try as many cuisines as possible. And she has to budget her spending between food, wardrobe, and saving for future adventures. Jessica is very expressive, whether it's vocally or through her sense of fashion. Another prospect customer is Ashwin. Ashwin is a Birmingham-based entrepreneur who has established startups that support green initiatives and sustainability throughout his hometown. He is constantly in between meetings and must dress to impress. Ashwin wants to show his daughter what it means to live life in his own terms. He wants to generate enough business in his early life so that he can spend the second half of it doing things he enjoys, such as coaching a football team or traveling the world sustainably. Precious is another potential customer, an insurance agent from Cape Town, who is an avid reader and loves surfing. Precious is 41 years old, has 3 kids, and is soon going to be the first woman in her family to buy her own house. She always donates the clothes she no longer wears. Precious is warm, loyal, and her energy is infectious to everyone around her. She uses the colors and the patterns to showcase her personality, and her family and colleagues love her very much. H&M is aware of its target audience and tries its best to make sure that everyone feels welcome in their stores. H&M has also worked with various celebrities and associated its beliefs with events that revolve around the youthful nature of the brand. Wes Anderson, a director known for his aesthetic cinematography in movies such as The Grand Budapest Hotel, has also worked with H&M. With his immaculate visual storytelling, H&M consumers can associate themselves with similar visual elegance. By recognizing the power of celebrity and designer endorsements, H&M has built a portfolio in advertising with a storyline. Example of this are ad films featuring David Beckham and Kevin Hart, featuring Erdem, Lana Del Rey, and many more. H&M's affordable fashion has allowed many people to express themselves without having to spend half of their salaries in designer clothes. The consistent standardization of the apparel and the accessories available across the stores in the world has allowed the consumers of the brand to create an image with the brand. The consumer-based pyramid model allows us to examine the attitude of consumers towards the brand. The resonance area tells us that H&M actively engages with its customers, gives it a sense of community, and creates a repeated purchase customer base due to its affordability. H&M gives the customer a good value of money alongside its global image. H&M is always on trend and has a unique brand association in the fashion industry. In terms of feelings, H&M projects the feelings of warmth, self-respect, and gives a fun feeling along with the social approval of the choice of brand. The image formed about H&M is that it is friendly, youthful, trendy, and fun, while also showing confidence and consciousness to sustainable fashion. The salience of H&M is mostly women's clothing, as it was the first product H&M began selling, but also shoes and accessories. The brand equity model by Acre. Brand awareness. In terms of fashion apparel, H&M is the second largest company, the first being Inditex, which is the parent company of Zara. H&M is widely recognized in the European and the North American continents, but the company is also famous in countries like China, India, South America, Australia, and so on. Brand loyalty. Loyalty to H&M is fairly high, with many consumers returning to the brand on a regular basis. This is mostly because of the low price range of their products across the stores. Quality product in low prices builds a sense of trust and reliability among consumers. There are other customers who like to experiment and change products frequently by purchasing from different brands. Other consumers shop only during sales or special promotions because they may not be able to afford regular priced items. Brand association. H&M is associated with high fashion at its low price. This allows the consumers to be comfortable with shopping on a regular basis in the constantly changing fashion trends. Perceived quality. H&M have perfected the art of fast fashion, creating low-cost goods based on runway trends that can be produced rapidly and sold for a relatively cheaper price. Other proprietary brand assets. The acquisition of the sister brands has allowed H&M to expand its markets to a wider range of consumer base. It has allowed the company to sell more variety of items in terms of clothes, shoes, accessories, or even soft furniture or decorative items. H&M has been in business for the last 75 years. Despite its ups and downs, H&M has remained one of the top retailers throughout its tenure. The changing economics, politics, and business credences such as sustainability has been dealt with utmost professionalism and vision. H&M has been actively striving towards building sustainable fashion trends and is transparent about its achievements in this sector. H&M, however, has been accused of greenwashing its consumers, as fast fashion and sustainability do not seem to sit together very well. Greenwashing is when companies appear more environment friendly than they really are. But sustainability also deals with the social and economic factors of our society. In light of managing the laborers in the factories, H&M has stated in their website, having strong long-term relations with our suppliers that are based on mutual trust and transparency is a priority at H&M Group. This is something we are committed to and we have always worked hard to achieve. As a result, we have been disclosing our suppliers list since 2013. We recommend that in order to gain any credibility on the sustainability pledges made by the company, H&M needs to be more specific about their statements and data releases, as most of the previous statements have been considered vague and unspecified by many readers.